Greetings from Las Vegas. I'm Anastasiou, and welcome to the world's biggest technology show. With more than 3,600 different exhibitors, 20,000 products and more will be launched in 2017 here at CES. The focus has been very much around the home and the Internet of Things. I mean, we've seen smart locks that unlock using your fingerprints, for example. We've seen dog tags that monitor your dog's temperature. It monitors exactly where your dog is via GPS. It even has the facility to scare off other dogs. If you're not near your dog and your dog gets into a fight with another dog, it'll send some kind of a sonic frequency to scare the other dog off. So these are the kinds of technologies that we're seeing. Ultra portable devices, mainly IoT devices. A lot of the IoT devices, Internet of Things devices that really work around your home. There was even a smart shower, which is pretty cool. In the same way that you preset your car radio, you can preset your shower settings in your shower using an app. You can determine how long you want the shower to run for, at what temperature. So everybody in the house has their own pre-select on the actual shower head, which is quite extraordinary. And I suppose if we're looking at saving water in the drought situation that we face in South Africa, that's a great little device. So these are the kinds of technologies, a lot of health stuff, interesting love. There was even a smart bed that basically measures every single movement you make on the bed. So if you have two people sleeping on a king-size bed, for example, it adapts each side to whoever's sleeping on the bed.
Then we added on top of that Sleep IQ technology, which gives us the ability to track how you sleep throughout the night. So it actually measures your biometrics, so things like heart rate, your breathing rate, and your movement patterns throughout the night without you doing anything, right? So now we've done all that in the past, right? But this year we're actually, sensing and doing something with this stuff, right? So first of all, we're adding what we call responsive air technology. And what it does is actually sees how you're sleeping throughout the night and adjusts the bed and the comfort level of the bed for you throughout the night to make sure you're getting the most optimal sleep possible. So for example, as you're moving around a lot, it'll actually make the bed softer or firmer for you to make sure you're sleeping really well.
I can actually feel it as I'm moving my legs at the bottom, and as I'm talking to you, there's things that are changing. It's kind of adapting to my body.
You got it, right? This bed is, completely responsive to your shape, to your body, right?
So lots and lots of these technologies, as you can see as I'm walking around here at this CES Unveiled event, which is kind of the cocktail party of the Consumer Electronics Show that's held here in Las Vegas, which, by the way, is the 50th year that it's been held around the world. It started initially in New York many years ago, and this is the 50th anniversary of this incredible show.
Well, the show started with three products: TV, radio, and phonograph, and the color TV was the first big story in '67 that we were talking about. But when I first got involved, the VCR was there, camcorders were having competing formats, and then the CD was introduced, which was like the first move towards digital. And that was the beginning of the last 30 years of digital, which has gone to HD TV and now 4K Ultra HD. But we've also seen technology as a centerpiece of so many categories, whether it's the car. Now we have a huge auto presence, and leading to the self-driving car. We're seeing the vision of science fiction being realized with drones and robotics, different forms of intelligence and transportation. We're also seeing 3D printing, so you create your own. We're seeing wearables now, which are huge, because that's one of the fastest growing. And we're seeing smart home, the connected home. We're seeing people that here you are from South Africa, and you could probably look in on what's going on in your home right now. Maybe you don't want to, but you could see, and we're even seeing things, I'm seeing things here tonight that I've never seen before, such as a portable device which smells things. So you could probably put one of those in your home and figure out what's cooking and whether or not you want to come home or not.
Gary, the pace at which it's moving at is absolutely crazy. I've been coming for the last 8 or so years, and it's amazing the progress that's been made year on year. It's so unpredictable what's going to happen in the future. I think, 20 years ago you could see where it was going, but there are so many technologies that are just changing everything around us.
I totally agree. I mean, I would love to see this show in 5 or 10 years or 20 years, but some things are predictable. We know robotics are growing very quickly. We know that we're heading towards self-driving vehicles in a way that will save over 1 million lives a year for people who die around the globe. And those also have societal implications, and we're talking about those here as well in terms of the future of jobs. But other things, who knows, as we get to deep data and analytics and predictive intelligence, there's going to be a lot, like you probably know what I'm going to say based on hearing my other recordings. You won't even need a live me anymore. You'll just have a hologram interviewing me.
Live from CES, I'm Anastasiou for EWN. Welcome to Las Vegas.